Cooper's Bend residents sue government. 9 men from Cooper's Bend in Trilani have filed a lawsuit against the government, claiming their constitutional rights were violated during last week's controversial demolition exercise. The claim, filed in the Supreme Court by Donovan Collins and Company, is seeking damages for alleged false imprisonment and assault. According to the lawsuit, police officers reportedly entered the men's homes at approximately 3 o'clock on the morning of August 11. The men alleged that they were arrested without being told why and detained at the Falmouth police station for approximately 13 hours. They further claimed that their homes and personal property were demolished while they remained in police custody, preventing them from helping their families or attempting to recover their belongings. The lawsuit says the men were eventually released without being charged, questioned, or placed on an identification parade. Their attorneys have described the alleged conduct as arbitrary, oppressive, and unconstitutional. CXC reports a surge in exam irregularities and AI misuse. The Caribbean Examinations Council is raising concern about a sharp increase in examination irregularities across the region. CXC recorded 128 cases this year, compared with 80 in 2025. The reported breaches included the use of unauthorized devices and materials, collusion between candidates, and the misuse of artificial intelligence. The increase was most significant at the CSEC level, where reported cases climbed from 57 last year to 106 this year. At Cape, 22 cases were recorded compared with 23 in 2025. CXC warned that candidates found guilty of examination misconduct could have their grades cancelled or be disqualified. Meanwhile, 359 candidates received compassionate consideration because of medical problems, deaths in their families, or other circumstances beyond their control. CXC also activated its disaster recovery protocol for Jamaican students whose schools and examination centers were affected by Hurricane Melissa. Approximately half of Jamaica's examination centers reportedly benefited from a modified approach. Preliminary May to June examination results were released to candidates today through CXC's online portal. Jamaica's inflation climbs in July. Jamaican consumers faced another rise in prices during July. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica reported that the All Jamaica Consumer Price Index increased by 1.2% during the month. The movement follows increases of 1.6% in May and 0.8% in June. The latest figures indicate that household budgets remain under pressure as Jamaicans continue to contend with higher prices for essential goods and services. The increase also comes as opposition spokesman on finance, Julian Robinson, argues that Jamaica is facing a worsening cost of living crisis and sluggish economic growth. Inflation will now be one of the immediate challenges confronting the country's new central bank governor. Hospital investigates death of woman after childbirth. The Sentence Bay Regional Hospital has launched an internal investigation into the death of Kenise Dunn, who died at the facility 5 days after giving birth. Dunn's family is demanding answers about the treatment she received and the circumstances leading to her death. Hospital Chief Executive Officer Dennis Morgan said administrators could not issue a full public statement while the investigation was underway. He said the process was necessary to establish the facts and provide the family with accurate information. The hospital said it was communicating with Dunn's officially listed next of kin. Her uncle Kirk Hall has publicly complained that relatives were not given sufficient information while she was receiving treatment. Those concerns have not yet been independently confirmed, and no determination has been made about the cause of her death or whether there was any failure in her care. The hospital is expected to release an official statement after completing its preliminary review. 2 dead following Trilani crash. The death toll from Monday evening's motor vehicle collision along the Braco section of the North Coast Highway in Trilani has risen to 2. The crash involved a truck and a Suzuki Grand Vitara. The male driver of the SUV reportedly died at the scene, while a female passenger was transported to hospital. She subsequently died from her injuries. The identities of the victims had not yet been released at the time of reporting, and it was unclear whether anyone traveling in the truck was injured. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding this collision. Before this crash, Jamaica had recorded 210 road fatalities since the beginning of the year, 29 fewer than the 239 deaths recorded during the corresponding period in 2025. Murders fall 42% in St. Catherine North. The St. Catherine North Police Division has recorded a 42% reduction in murders since the beginning of 2026. Commanding Officer Senior Superintendent Upton Nicholson said it represents the division's lowest murder total since it was established in 1996. St. Catherine North, Jamaica's largest police division, was previously ranked among the country's 3 divisions with the highest murder totals. Nicholson said the improved security environment has contributed to greater economic and social activity, including more people shopping and using public transportation later at night. Police are hoping to maintain the reduction through community partnerships, neighborhood watches, and continued law enforcement operations. Under 14 Reggae Boys defeat Aruba. In sports, Jamaica defeated Aruba 1-0 in the Caribbean Football Union Under-14 Boys Tier 1 Challenge Series in the Dominican Republic. Substitute Christian Foster scored the match's only goal 6 minutes into the second half, converting after a back-heel pass from Tayshaun Edley. Aruba finished the match with 10 players after Sebastian Weaver was shown a red card. The victory was Jamaica's second consecutive win and moved the Young Reggae Boys to 6 points at the top of Group C. Jamaica will complete its preliminary round scheduled against Curacao on Wednesday, beginning at 12:30 in the afternoon, Jamaica time. And those are the major stories making news across Jamaica this Tuesday, August 18th. What is your reaction to the Cooper's Pen lawsuit? Do you believe an independent investigation is needed into the arrest and demolition exercise? Share your views respectfully in the comments. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Jamaica News Now, and turn on notifications for the latest Jamaican news at home and across the diaspora. I'm your host. Thank you for watching and have a safe evening.